Okay, for the sake of congestion, I thought I'd start with the mp3 upgrade. And the reason why I've got two here is, one is for the B9. And originally when I was going to do this video, I got the one that I had upgraded back in California. And when I went to look at it here after the move, it was damaged and beyond repair. It was just easier for me to make a new one. And I figured rather than just do one, I ended up making 4 of these. One for the old B9, another one for a possible new B9, and then 2 for this guy here. Let's see if he'll fit in the screen. Oops. And be able to be seen. There we go. This is the X Plus Robbie the Robot that I've got 2 of these that I'm going to be doing a build on and upgrading everything, getting the, I guess they're called the flute and other mechanism up there functioning, and who knows what else I'll have. But I needed a voice box for him too, so that's what this one, and that's why I've got the blue LEDs. This is what was in the B9. I mean, this thing at the time was the best approach because the card players were able to play dedicated files. I think each one was, let's see, 5. The downside was you couldn't adjust the volume, and it was kind of weak when these speakers were buried. And I had to use 2 speakers face-to-face because I used 2 cards. Again, the amplifier output was configured in such a way you couldn't drive one speaker with 2 cards without an elaborate switching between the 2 speakers, and that would have only increased the bulk. So this was the best solution at the time, but still pretty damn big for an interior. You can go into my YouTube channel, Tesla B7701, and look at the old videos, build videos of the B9, and you'll see I used to be over at Hobby Talk, and I would do almost step-by-step photos and videos, and I showed what I had to do to these cards. They've been removed, but you can find them at the Bill May website. They were quite anxious to post the pictures. I gave them permission, and I'm very happy that they did. So anyways, this is history. What I've got in there now is this guy. Same radio, but a better receiver. It's now crystal controlled. I still got rid of the transistors in the front, which I didn't understand this. They've got a microcontroller driving Darlington arrays and then discrete transistors. Maybe they needed to invert the signal or what. I don't know. I thought it was kind of a silly design, but I cut that all off and ended up with a footprint this size. And they are louder. You can control the volume with the here we go, the DF player. I just simply lifted this from the data sheet and made this little resistor breakout board here. This is a development board that I keep them together, and I use them for making little circuits and stuff like that, and worked out really good for doing this. And as you'll see, the volume is...
You are probably suffering a guilty conscience. I'm referring to our last conversation when you insulted me. My memory banks retain the information. You must apologize.
That's ridiculous compared to what is in there right now. I do have a volume control built into the remotes, so it will be... I will be able to...
Warning, warning, warning. Emergency protective circuit activated. Warning, 40,000 volts. Emergency protective circuits deactivated.
That's loud. They're capable of about 3 watts, so they are loud. And then for the Robbie the Robot...
Can I be of service, sir?
The LEDs, again, what they did in the movie and in the TV show was the guy in the costume had a button, and he was switching the neon bulbs in response to his dialogue. I am actually taking the audio and switching off of that, so it may not be as impressive, but it is truly the LEDs responding to...
Yes, Moebius. A simple blaster.
I'll have to figure out a way I can get around that.
Will you get in, gentlemen?
I may increase the sensitivity. I'm using a solid-state relay. I may increase the current to the input lead, and in hopes that would...
In my case, sir, the question is totally without meaning. Where do you wish the shielding stacked, sir? Common lead would have crushed the vehicle, sir. This is my morning's run of isotope 217. The whole thing hardly comes to 10 tons.
Not a big deal. I may use a comparator and let that do the switching. I had plenty of time to play with these because I've got to get back to the Pit-Boy, and I'm also working on, or assisting, or maybe just annoying, a young lady in the RPF form, Flimsy, and her 1/16 scale spinner. I just finished a 95-hour print, which is the, where did that go? Here it is. This here, which is going to allow me to see if I can get the rear projection working. I still have support material I got to hog out of this guy, but I've got some things that I want to do on this. So I just got way too many projects, but I wanted to get this video started mainly because of the claws. So let me clean up the bench, move the claws over, and I'll show you where that's at. Hold on.